These are some geese. There's 4 geese and 2 ducks, and the reason you only see 3 is because the other one is over on this bridge and he's kind of sick or hurt or something. I'll show you him in a bit. Brown one, 2 white ones, and 2 ducks. I think they're some kind of Chinese duck, but we don't know the exact name. This one we think is an Indian goose. Say hello. And these geese, they're begging for food. We already fed them today, actually, a couple times. People in the neighborhood are all coming and feeding them because they feel bad for them. They were dumped here by somebody. They're farm geese. They're not wild geese. They're domestic. So when winter comes in a few weeks, when it starts to freeze up, they're going to be out of luck. So we plan to rescue them. They've been eating some cracked corn, some peas, Cheerios. They had blueberry muffins earlier. They really like that. And this is in the quarry. It's a forest preserve. It's like 67 feet deep past that ledge, so I think the ducks seem to know that because they don't really go out much further. They like to be able to walk. I'm thinking maybe these two are like a pair, but I don't know for sure. Someone told me the females are smaller, but I really don't know because I don't know much about geese. I've been here about 3 weeks. And we're going to look for a better home for them. Hate to take them out of their spot, but we know they're going to die if we don't save them. Are they going to go for a swim? I'll show you the other one. This is a goose who's sick. He got injured about 2 weeks ago, and they said his head was all like, I guess it got hurt. There's some kind of stuff on it, so I think maybe a predator or maybe some kid who threw a rock at him. We don't even know. But yeah, he's sick, and he's on the road to recovery now. His feathers look better. He's moving around, and he's eating a ton of food, so he's making up for a few weeks of not eating. After he eats, I'm going to move him down with his friends. He can go for a swim and get something to drink, stuff like that. He's eating kind of just a mush. I'm not really sure what to feed geese, so just forgive me if it's not the right stuff, but just kind of mushed up some produce for him and stuff. Oats, peas, a bag of Cheerios, and I have to get those Cheerios out of the bag because they're still under there. Him out. It's okay. He's probably gonna get mad at me. Let's hope he doesn't peck my hand. He doesn't hurt when he bites. It's just I don't want him to bite. Here, there's some Cheerios. He really likes Cheerios. He's making a little crying noise. I don't know if he's like, that's just his upset or his get out of here or what. And there's a subdivision outside of the preserve, and people from there come by. They've been like feeding them, helping them, and everyone knows about them. It's the stray geese. You can see the friends out there. Hanging out. They're eating some oats. I gave them some oats. I had a Nutri-Grain bar too. They really like that. Haven't named them yet, so if you have any ideas, you can put it in the comments. Ideas for names, ideas if they're boys or girls, or what kind of goose they are. Let me get the other Cheerios out for you, okay? So I recommend, if you ever find a stray animal and you think that it's probably not a wild animal, and this type of goose at first I thought, well, you know, there's a chance it might be wild, but then I thought, no, I don't think so. Because I've never seen a wild white goose around here, at least. If there's a chance that you find some animals that are wild and they're hurt, or they're just, you know, there's nobody helping them, they're actually domestic animals and they're strays, I think it's really smart that you do something about it. You know, feed them, help them out. We did check with the Forest Preserve, by the way. We looked up about the legalities of trapping these stray animals and providing them a home. We're looking into some people who have goose farms to take them in and who take care of ducks, and there's somebody who actually has a connection with a vet for a goose, and they're going to see if she can maybe help him out. This one, the sick one. He's really chowing. He's eating so much. But I want to make sure I stay until after he finishes eating. That's another thing. If you find an animal and it might be hurt and it's a stray, you don't want to leave food overnight or when you leave, because a predator could easily come up and steal the food and maybe injure, even kill the stray animal in the process. So that would be things like dogs, raccoons, even a cat. So, like I was saying, we checked with the preserve, and the preserve said, actually, I looked it up and I had seen that it was considered stealing if I was to take these animals without permission. So yes, we do indeed have permission. They said just take them out. We were just thinking they would fly away, but just take them. So that's what we're doing. And they won't fly away. They're domesticated. They'll come up right to your hand and eat out of it. Hello. Well, those are my little buddies. Thanks for watching.